Welcome everybody. Game is up. That was freaking quick. I don't know what happened. I didn't even have time to set my sell orders. Anyways, I'm gonna first go through all the like most of the tools that I use on TradingView. I'll just use a random chart, empty chart. Just keep it clean. I'll go through it from the top to the bottom. I never really change anything here. So I just start with the trend line. Trend line just draws a line whichever way you want. You can move it up and down. This pretty much uses pretty much most of the time. We also have a trend angle. I never use. If you want to measure angle of trend, I never really use this ever. Horizontal line. We do use this a lot for support, resistance, anything that's horizontal. Just pretty much draws a horizontal line across your entire chart. You can also use horizontal ray, which will draw it from one point, and you notice this will give you the price where you're putting it at. You can also go in, double click it, and you can adjust the coordinates. Like you can put 45 for more accuracy. You see that? Just go straight to 45, and then you can also lock it so you don't move it by accident. Next, vertical line. I only use this when I'm trying to figure out where something would probably hit, like what times. That way I can come back and check the charts. What else? There's a lot. Arrows. You guys see me use these in my charts all the time. Just has a pointy arrow. You can also do, like, if you have a trend line, you can also change the arrow, but it takes too long, and then next time you draw a trend line, it's gonna have an arrow as well. So I never use that. I used to until I found out there was a easier way. Are you guys seeing this all okay? I'll answer questions at the very end. Okay, cool. I guess Ace Angel is the only one to answer. I don't know what everybody else is doing. Let's see who else is in here. I don't even know how to check this thing. Alright, so we got some people in here. I'll try to do more streams later at night. I mean, like sometimes in the morning, but I have work in the morning. I'll try to do them like 5 p.m. my time. So that way it's like 8 p.m. East Coast. I'll do a poll. Alright, let's go next. Ray, I never really use. I don't even know how to use it actually. That's actually pretty cool. Might start using this more. Better than trend lines. Put a point and then adjust it this way. What else? Extended parallel channel. I do use this a lot. So let's say you have a channel. You can see, just keeps everything parallel. It's actually really neat, so that way you don't have to draw like two lines and try to make them as parallel as possible. This is good if you're quick trading too. You can see like small channels where it's bouncing up and down, supports and resistances. That's pretty much all I use from this one. On this one, we use fib retracement all the time. When you're going from, you guys know fib retracement. If you guys read the lessons. You can adjust your fibs by double clicking, and then you can add more, and you can change the colors, adjust the line width. You guys can see what's happening. There's a bunch of little settings. I just keep it regular. Sometimes I change them, but they just don't update on all my phone and other computers that I'm on. Let me clean this up. This I use like triangles sometimes, or rectangles, triangles, just to show where things are. Arc. You guys have seen me use these before. Next, text. Never really use these unless I don't sit there and point out stuff. Rarely. Yeah, I should put this on here. Just kidding. Alright, here. This is where butterfly pattern, cipher patterns. I removed the background, but this is what it would look like for you guys now. This is how you determine the butterfly and all these cipher harmonic patterns. But you guys gotta follow fibs with it as well, like from the first leg to this leg AB, for example. So you'd go to like 0.618, and then you'd adjust your fib going backwards from the bottom to the top, and you'd see where your BC leg would go. I think it's supposed to go up to 0.618 to 0.886, and then you'd adjust it again. You'd go from B to C, and you try to see where this guy goes, either to 1.618, sometimes to 2.618. There might be another one in between. So this is how you do. This is how you use this pattern. Never really use a lot of these. Same thing, but cipher. That's XABC. What else? Head and shoulders. Oops. Head and shoulders. Draw the head, left shoulder. There we go. Inverse head and shoulder. They're very basic, but maybe some of you guys might not know it. There we go. What else do we use from here? Sometimes Elliott waves, rarely. This I just use for like long position. If I want to see like profit potential and stop loss, what I would lose. So you can adjust these as well by going to coordinates and saying your entry price, your profit level, where you want to take profit, and then your stop loss, and it will calculate the percentages. I use this sometimes. You guys see on my charts. So that's pretty much that. And same thing with short, just does it backwards, but I never short. So price range, this is what I predict. Also like entry, exit, 28.6% profit. That's pretty much all I use. Sometimes I use these arrows like left arrow, right arrow. All right, that's it. That's like the very basic. You can read about other stuff. Let's see what game is that first. Damn, 525. All right. Game was a nice trade if you guys got in. That's like, that was easy 8% in like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, going for the 20% probably. All right, let's do some support and resistance and some trend lines. I just picked LTC because it's fairly slow. You can spot supports, resistances all the time. Like, it's very easy. Let's use the new tool. Let's do trend line first. Alright, let's use this new tool, the ray. See if we can use it. So you guys can see right here, it's going in an uptrend. This is called a trend line. Alright, maybe I don't like this. Pretty much like that. It's close enough. Like you guys can see, it doesn't have to be perfect fit, but you can see that it's bouncing off this line like once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Like this is a trend line, and then right here it broke it, and you can tell that there's like a quick drop. So it's fairly simple spotting trends. You just gotta practice. Just get some charts, honestly, and draw up some lines, and you guys will just keep practicing them. Like right here, you could see 1, 2, then it breaks it up here. So just pretty much practice. Let's see if we can draw some support lines. For support lines and resistance lines, I use the horizontal ray. So you can see right here, it doesn't have to be exact, but you can tell. Right here it's been resistance. Maybe not like exactly there, but you're gonna see right here. Right here it hit resistance once, came back down, didn't make it back up here. Hit resistance again. Right here. Come on. And then you can see it came back and it broke it right here. And now this line has become support. Let's hit it here, here, here. Will most likely come down somewhere here. I don't know. Maybe. It's very possible. So this so it was resistance first, and then it became support. Let's see, maybe if we extend it all the way out here too. Not really. Anyways, same thing with support. Like you can see there's support here. Here, let me clean it up. This guy became resistance, resistance, and then it crossed above it a couple times, but it came back down. So these would be considered like fake outs or something. They probably crossed with super low volume if you guys check. So it's been resistance a couple times, couple more times right here. It's fairly easy to spot these. Like they don't always have to be in a straight line either. They can be like, you can tell, here's another one. These are all resistance points. Yeah, they don't have to be in a straight line. They can be diagonal. They can be like, this is also considered support trend line, and support resistance. Like you can see these, it bounces off a couple times. The more it bounces off of it, the more valid it is, but that means it's gonna break it soon, most likely, because it's eating at a wall that's pretty much resisting it or supporting it. So it's like a give and take. Let's see if we can pull up another chart. Hold on, let me sell my game first. Actually, nah, I'll hold out. I'll wait for 5,800. Nah, be more conservative. I'll do like 55. That was quick. I didn't expect it to go up that fast. Let's look at game. Let's see why did it spike up? Let's see if we can spot some trends. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. You can see some maybe right here. A couple times. Broke it. Came back down, resisted, tested it a couple times. Then it finally broke it over here with volume. And you guys saw the spike. So that's pretty much it for support resistance. When we post the next lesson, we'll do some other basic stuff. We'll just go from like the beginning. Maybe we'll do some candle patterns next week or something. But we'll try to do this once a week, possibly twice a week if I have time till I quit my job. But yeah, let's go back to some trading. Thanks for joining. Hopefully next time some other guys can come in. Peace out.